We bring it all together. The news, the rumors, headlines, the WWE, the breaking news, the world news. We bring it all together. We bring it all in for each and every one of you. Remember to become a channel member today to help save my future on YouTube. Send a super thanks donation in the comment section by using your credit card, or just leave your interactions and your emotions, because on this show, it's all about you. But viewers, before we break down all the news and the rumors, I want your review, your thoughts, your comments. I want your opinions of what we got at AAA TripleMania last night. Dominik Mysterio, AJ Styles, the return of Omos. We also saw a WWE superstar in Otis make his debut. 2 debuts, returns. I mean, TripleMania was a very much about hyped, talked about event. But ladies and gentlemen, we couldn't do it without you with your sentiments, your comments. What was the match of the night at AAA Mania that was very heavily featured WWE? Almost every match involved a WWE superstar, if not every single match on the card. What drew you in? Were you intrigued? Did you even watch it? Did you like it? Did you just watch the highlights? Did you order it? Did you see it on WWE's YouTube account? I mean, this was a massive, massive event. It drew thousands upon thousands upon thousands of people. It may have been even in the millions of the people that were watching this TripleMania. I mean, this was a big deal. This was major. This was off the charts. This was off the chain. I mean, you had AJ Styles that came there in a mask. We didn't expect that. We didn't see that coming. Many people wanted Dominik Mysterio apparently to win that match, to win the championship. We saw title changes. We saw significant moments. I mean, the WWE, and then you got Worlds Collide coming up, viewers. Yes, you got Worlds Collide coming up. Your thoughts, your comments, and your opinions on all of that. But viewers, that simply is not all, because when you're talking about what was the match of the night, can you actually pinpoint just one match? I think there was multiple matches of the night at AAA TripleMania last night. There was so much to talk about. There was so much to get into. But ladies and gentlemen, now we're going to dive directly into the news, the rumors, headlines, the speculation, and the gossip. Now, ladies and gentlemen, this morning in a catastrophic event, absolutely catastrophic, very saddening, very bad. We all know the WWE's ties to New York City, Madison Square Garden, the mecca of it all. The WWE's home away from home is indeed New York City. And as we wake up this morning, mass shooting at a restaurant early this morning. New York is in shock after a mass shooting inside a Brooklyn restaurant. Reports confirm 3 people killed and at least 8 others injured when a gunman opened fire late night. The shocking details of the Brooklyn shooting, updates from police and eyewitnesses, WWE superstars, WWE stars, and fans react across the wrestling world. How this tragedy is shaking New York City. Updates from police and eyewitnesses. Share your thoughts in the comment section below. How should NYC respond to stop violence like this? Guys, very sad. And again, we all know the WWE's ties to New York City. Just the NY to the Big Apple itself, from World Wrestling Entertainment. Your thoughts, your comments, and your opinions. But ladies and gentlemen, here on the show, we got more to break down. We have more to give you, because WWE and AAA announced the next Worlds Collide event. Natalya absolutely snapped after suffering a loss in the AAA Championship match at TripleMania. Nearly 20,000 fans packed the arena last night. And again, this was Triple H's WrestleMania. This is their Super Bowl. This is the biggest event for them. An absolutely extraordinary event. Again, nearly 20,000 fans packed the arena for the AAA Mania with WWE stars in the mix. Conan seemingly ejects fan from building during AAA Hall of Fame speech. Also lost, Garza lost the, again, 2 WWE stars, a tag team, the WWE lost the AAA Tag Team Championships last night as well in a street fight. Finn Balor's Demon King puppet eats Mr. Iguana's mascot at AAA TripleMania, as the world saw in what was definitely a shocking development. Also, viewers, fans, and subscribers from last night, coming out of AAA, we have crowned a brand new Latin American title championship holder last night. Several WWE superstars made their surprise AAA appearance, and has Omos been fired for going to AAA? Again, Omos was a current WWE star, but Omos debuted in AAA last night, as the world saw. After months off WWE television. And what did you think about Otis's in-ring return as a WWE superstar, but making his debut in a AAA wrestling ring? We got some breaking news, more breaking news coming in after the death of the immortal Hulk Hogan. There has been some serious back and forth about which WWE superstars were present or absent during the 10-bell salute for the late, great Hulk Hogan on Raw and SmackDown. But now the real story is coming and clearing up. It wasn't a case of Roman Reigns saying, I don't want to be out there, which was the case for the likes of Becky Lynch, Paul Heyman, The New Day, and Rhea Ripley, all of whom I think have ill feelings towards Hogan. This was overall a creative decision. Soon after, Sean Ross Sapp of Fightful Select, the report was total BS in regards to several wrestlers, adding that they were not required to be on stage. The problem, it seems like some people online took the headline out of context. The narrative around refusals spiraled on social media and was picked up by other outlets, leading to a very big misunderstanding. One of the sources never claimed that WWE forced talent to be a part of the ceremony, only that some chose not to participate, and that was their call. This clarification changes the storyline significantly. It's not about the people that didn't want to be there or not on stage. It's about personal choice and the fact that WWE didn't mandate the tribute appearances. Do you think that the media jumped the gun by, miscalculating the report, or were fans too quick to assume there was drama? Drop your thoughts and your feelings in your comments below. Also, here on the show, here on Sean's View Entertainment, a massive, huge implication for breaking news on a Monday Night Raw tomorrow night from Philadelphia, the home of WrestleMania 15, the home of what was WrestleMania 40 as well. Huge championship title match. Naomi finally talking about it. Naomi finally bringing it up. Naomi finally addresses it. Ladies and gentlemen, Naomi addresses walking out of WWE. Yes, indeed, she has brought it up and she has talked about it. Two major WWE names were backstage at AAA, and as well as The Undertaker, Triple H, and Shawn Michaels all showed up at AAA TripleMania last night, that pay-per-view offering. WWE's Unreal accused of faking backstage booking scenes. Also, viewers, fans, and subscribers coming across here on Sean's View Entertainment this morning. We are now receiving word we do all news in real time. Miss Universe contestant killed after elk smashes through car windshield. Miss Universe contestant. A former Miss Universe contestant was killed after a horrifying accident in Russia when an elk came crashing through her Porsche's windshield. Very sad, and this goes back to 2000. Well, she was a contestant in 2017, but just sadly died and passed away. Again, in NY, the huge thing to do with WWE and Madison Square Garden. Again, their ties with the world's most famous arena. Again, a New York City mass shooting, 3 dead, 8 injured in the Brooklyn shooting. A late night out in New York City ended in tragedy when multiple gunmen opened fire inside a Brooklyn restaurant, killing 3 and injuring 8. The gunfire erupted just before 3:30 a.m. on Sunday inside Taste of the City Lounge, according to the NYPD. The club had just closed for the night when the chaos broke out. 3 men ages 27, 35, and 1 not identified were pronounced dead at the scene. 8 others were rushed to the hospital for treatment. Their conditions are currently not known. NYPD Commissioner Jessica said shootings in NYC are at a record low this year, calling Sunday's violence a rare anomaly and a tragic event. The investigation is ongoing, and of course, our thoughts and our prayers go out to each and every person out there, their family, their friends, their significant others, and it's just a very horrible thing, and more needs to be done about violence. Some would say probably, a lot to do with it these days with shootings and all these other things, miscarriage of justice. Sometimes, a lot of the time, mental health plays a role, or sometimes it is just random. But either way, it is very significant, it is very sad, and it is very bad, and it is not something you want to see, read, or hear online. It's just one of those things that you always got to have eyes behind your head, guys. And again, for those of you that want the complete results of AAA TripleMania, they are now online. And what do you think? Were you shocked? Now, here's the thing. AJ Styles screwed Dominik Mysterio. Some say, well, wait a minute. When you screw another out of a title, usually it's a bad guy. Usually it's a heel that would screw you. But AJ Styles is not a heel. But maybe in this predicament, Dominik was actually the good guy, and AJ Styles ended up being the bad guy. Also, Rey Mysterio inducts Conan into the AAA Hall of Fame. Yes, Conan is now officially into the AAA Hall of Fame. And, of course, no, I see. I'm still tied up over the Hulk Hogan thing, man. The late, great Hulk Hogan. But no, the great Rey Mysterio inducted Conan into the Hall of Fame, who is definitely deserving and has earned that accolade. Also, viewers, fans, and subscribers, we are receiving word right now that 2 championships, 2 WWE titles right now are out. Right now have been, retired, so to speak. That would be the WWE Crown Jewels women's and men's world titles are now retired, but could make a dramatic comeback down the line and in the future. Backstage news concerning the return of Liv Morgan. The hope was she was going to return very quickly, but it seems like she will not be returning until the end of the year or maybe early 2026. I have good friends on the roster that still say CM Punk is to work with. This according to Matt Riddle. Riddle, who cares? Work on yourself instead of living off negativity just for 10 minutes of press. Riddle would murder CM Punk in an MMA fight. You're either a bitch or a pushover in the wrestling world. I'd rather be a bitch, a well-paid bitch. Who had allegations, though? He most been high when he said that. Stay salty, Matt, while people look at your wife's beehole. You don't believe him one bit. Riddle is a space case, even if part of that is just a role of a good part of it is reality, because anyone cares about Riddle's opinion. Clearly, Riddle is just talking out his ass. If they cared about how much people brought in, Cross would be signed right now. And again, this is according to some comments online, because remember, your comments and your opinions are the only one that matter here on YouTube.com. You're significant, you're prominent, you're prime source for the hottest, the latest, the greatest, the newest, the most definitive, the most defining. Because as you know here on the show, if it weren't for you, there would be no show and view. Remember to subscribe, click the comment, become a channel member today. We got plenty more to come. It's going to be a loaded and stacked day of the most prominent, the most significant, the most vital WWE news and rumors. Subscribe and subscribe today.